Hello, everyone. My name is Alfonzo Williams. Today, we're going to talk about homelessness, the cause of homelessness. We got a couple of things that we could talk about: pay rate, mental illness, and veterans. According to the Coalition of Homeless and Housing of Ohio, to maintain a, a two-bedroom, you need to at least make $15 an hour, and that's not talking about your food products, your clothing, or anything of that nature. So, and plus, you need to have enough sick time to be able to maintain that $15 an hour rate. And then another thing we're going to talk about is mental illness. Mental illness is one of the biggest things that plague us. One of the biggest things that plague our society today that may cause homelessness. Veterans may come back from the service or been in society over 20 years or 15 years that are homeless. And one of the things that Obama administration tried to do was try to match funding for the mental illness and the veterans. Okay, another thing, Ohio. One of the things we're going to talk about is the rate, economics, and resources. According to the U.S. Department of Urban Development in Ohio, the rate has dropped down 3%, nearly 20% in 2010. Economics, how does that play a big part of the homelessness in Ohio? Excuse me. A lack of resources, not knowing where to go to be able to get these, being able to get the economic need for the homelessness. Resources, what different resources that we can go to be able to, far as like maybe the Salvation Army and things of that nature. The different agencies that may help out for the homelessness. It's Project Act, Salvation Army, Harbor Light. Project Act, anybody know what Project Act is? It's right here in the school for you guys. You know, so you can ask Ms. Leonard, a teacher, about Project Act. Anyone know about Salvation Army?
Yeah, they help the homeless, they feed the homeless, they do a lot for the community. There's one right by my house on 128th and Lorraine Avenue, that he's built.
And then we have Harbor Light. Anybody know what Harbor Light is at?
Yeah, 18th and Carnegie.
Yes. So these three things are very important resources, just in case you may have a friend. Anyone have a friend that have been homeless, or people that they know, family members, or anything? Okay, how does that feel?
Makes you sad.
It is kind of sad though.
Okay, since I am the attendance liaison, I have dealt with a couple of you, young youth or families that's been homeless. There's a lot of resources within the school to help out. That's my main objective to telling you this, giving you these three agencies to deal with. Call for action. One of the things, what can we do? Donate monthly, what? Clothes, shoes, money. Very important, because you never know. What does homelessness look like? Can anybody identify with that? Well, we talk about veterans, mental illness. It could be right next to you. It could be me, you. We don't know who a veteran, we don't know who's mental ill, with mental illness. Okay, another thing that we want to talk about, volunteering your time. Have anyone ever been inside a Salvation Army, Harbor Light? Okay, great. How did you feel?
It makes you feel really good, and you just have to get over. We used to serve the food at St. Herman's, which was rehabilitation for homeless men. So go and work and they serve 7 meals a day, 365 days a year.
I used to have a rooming house
Mm-hmm.
and, off 105 in Drexel. And it was men who retired from the city. As a matter of fact, I had, majority were, men and women. And, it was, I think I was in my 30s when I first started, dealing with different types of people, who are homeless. So it's a big psychological effect when when you don't have anywhere to go. So we need to every day count our blessings that we are able to go to a home and to someone that we can communicate each and every day with. Another thing, okay, we talked about volunteer. Talk to your councilman. Do anybody know who the councilman in their neighborhood and what that means?
I know her name, and Valerie will reach out to her.
Okay.
I go to all my council meetings and state of the council.
Donna
addresses.
Brady, is she yours?
No, I have, Kasich,
Okay.
Casey, Brian Casey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Brian Casey is your council man.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's you live in the same ward as I do.
So, but by you guys being on the west side, it is a lot of services is in this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So, the best thing I can tell you, try to communicate with different people to be able to, if you know someone who's homeless, or even if, you know someone whose house burned down, or whatever the cause may be. A lot of you guys, your age range, are homelessness. You wouldn't even know it. I mean, because we're dealing with all different types of situations. So we just have, my point of it, we have to be aware and conscious. I'm not saying that we have to be someone's savior, but be aware of other people's needs and not always thinking about yourself. Every day you look at, man, this could be me. How does God feel? So, again, just be aware, try to donate your time, try to volunteer, be aware who your councilmen are, the different agencies are, and just read about it. You never know. You never know.